Well, my God. That explains it then. What? Why are you looking so much older than I am? Which one of these necklaces do you think looks better with this dress, this gold chain, or the pearls?
They both look nice, Blanche.
I'm just not sure about the pearls. Do you think pearls nestled in the ample cleavage revealed by my clinging low-cut gown somehow might suggest I'm nothing but a cheap, easy, good time?
They might.
Well, that settles it. Pearls it is.
Chains on a guy named Nick. But I think the laughter spoke for itself.
That's enough, Rose. Dorothy, what are you doing up?
I couldn't sleep. I just keep thinking about Ma and whose mother she really is.
You're worried she might be Gina's?
No, I'm worried she might. Well, it's really a shame.
Oh, it is. It really is. You know what's also a shame?
What?
When you sit down and your thighs squish out to twice their size. That's a shame. Oh, I am just so excited about doing this. Mint reading is such a great idea.
You know, I didn't think you'd like it.
Why?
Well, expensive restaurant. And I went to the powder room, and when I returned to the table, there was an open bottle of Dom Perignon and 2 filled glasses. And we clinked the glasses in a toast, and Stan gave me a coy smile, and I winked at him, and then I just... Well, he has a gun!
This is a toy. He has been holding us hostage all this time with a toy gun.
I can't believe it.
Neither can I. Dorothy, you call yourself an Italian? You can't tell the difference between a toy and a real piece?
It's been wonderful watching you take care of Blanche all week.
I feel like a regular hospital worker.
Ah, that's nice.
Yeah, I just took all the money and jewelry out of her nightstand.
There's my money, old woman.
I knew that would get her up. I was born to heal. Here's your money rising campaign. Buy Italian war bonds, the quickest, surest, fascist way to double your money. Well, let's go.
Ma, you want to make a good impression? Matching shoes.
They should match my purse.
No, they should match each other.
And they're harassing me. Murderers are free, rapists are free, but a poor widow on the floor they try to lock up. Who'd I hurt? Me.
Now look, Rose, this is it. We have had it. No mace, no tear gas, no grenades.
No jewelry. I won't be... Look at that. I don't believe that. Look at what they have on.
Oh, calm down, honey. They're just trying to get to you.
Oh! Rose, take that off. What?
I have to give back the $25?
Yes.
I don't think that's fair.
Then give me 10 and get out of here. Well, what are y'all looking at? All right, maybe I don't have a date. Maybe my date took one look at me and said he'd rather die.
Mom, it's me.
Oh, Kirsten, I'm so glad you came.
Oh, don't worry, Mom. Everything's gonna be okay.
Kirsten, where are the girls?
Oh, they're too young to come to the hospital.
Not your girls.
Small, no. I meant I can't see you anymore because you're not Jewish. Rose, this has been a very difficult decision for me.
You're dumping me because I'm not Jewish?
Oh, no.
I get one for you too, Dorothy.
Would you excuse that?
Have you ever met a man who knows how to push all your buttons?
Just once. He was a cabana boy in Pensacola.
I am never going to get through this. I just hate him too much. I know.
Dorothy, listen, before Rose gets here, can I ask you something?
Sure.
You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
What is it?
If you think it's none of my business, just say, Blanche, it's none of your business.
Oh, look, Blanche, you caught me one night sneaking out of the kitchen naked with an Oreo in my mouth. And we have no secrets. Now ask your damn question.
I thought I might find you out here. You okay? I couldn't sleep.
I'm just so mad at Dorothy. I mean, she won't let us say goodbye, and I'm sorry, but I need to.
Hasn't even gotten there yet. Look, all you got is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Straight, walk it down. All right, Dorothy, you go get him, darling. Go get him good.
Nothing to it. As I told you before, all we have to do to win is just...
I don't get to see very much.
So, if it's relatives you want, you should stay right here in Miami. Howard Johnson's does less business than this house has over the years.
That is true. We've all had our share of family showing up.
I think things are going very nicely.
Save it, Ma. I am going to tell Uncle Angelo the truth.
Pain.
Rose, you worked for Thomas Dewey?
No, Melville Dewey, the founder of the Dewey Decimal System.
You know, your Gil Kessler doesn't stand a chance of winning.
Who says?
The Miami Post, the Miami Journal, the Miami Tribune.
Well, until I was 17.
What happened then?
Your father put his hand in my blouse. So I felt soiled, filthy, dirty. You know, in love.
But this time I'm going to fulfill my destiny.
Nice outfits, girls.
But the important thing is, you're all a chucklehead. and we wouldn't trade you in for any other chucklehead in the whole wide world. Why don't you take it, Dorothy?
Honey, you listen to me. What you did was great. It was historic. Honey, you're what?
Oh my, that provincial Midwestern sense of humor that everybody hates. Yes.
Hello, I'm Detective Paris, Dade County PD. Does Sophia Petrillo reside here?
This is my mother. Is there a problem?
I'd just like to ask a few questions.
Best way to handle it was just to lead my girls in a farewell cheer. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who will bench no longer date? Come on.
Did he get the message? Or did the band have to spell out buzz off at halftime?
Think this is gonna work?
I don't know. We should just go along with whatever she wants to do. The important thing is to keep Rose's mind occupied.
Hey, give me some lipstick. A communion dress. I was there for you when you needed a prom dress. I was there for you when you needed a wedding dress. And frankly, I'm sick of it. Buy your own damn dress. I'll be over at Mildred's.
Rose Nyland?
Well, and if I start acting like her Janet, how was the trip?
Fine, fine.
Sit down next to Grandma. Oh, give me a hug. Oh, you too. You're so beautiful. You're so sweet.
Can we go to Monkey Village, Grandma?
Yes, darling.
I hate.
That's like for girls. Yeah, well, we can renegotiate. I'll do the vacuuming if you'll, learn English. I'll fix you something to eat.
All right, now, attention, everyone. I can. It was hell. And the entertainment? Some guy from Palermo forgot his accordion. So he sat around singing O Sole Mio while squeezing a monkey.
Sophia.
Sophia, what? It was the worst time of my life. If it weren't for Pin the Tail on the French, we would have gone stir crazy.
Movements.
Eine kleine Nachtmusik.
That's right. How did you know that?
Well, they always play it during the chases on the Bugs Bunny Roadrunner show. There was this one where... You feel right down there, that's it.
What's wrong with her?
Malcolm kissed her.
My God, she's in shock.
He gave me flowers from a store.
Ladies, good morning. We go on in about 10 seconds. Just relax and have a fun show.
Obsessed. You have this irrational need to get Roger to like you. Now, why are you doing this?
I guess it all started when I was a little kid at the orphanage. You see, only the happy, nice kids got adopted. And that's when I started trying to be happy and nice all the time. Because the truth is, if you treat somebody really nicely, they'll...
Actually, tease and tickle. Actually, tease, tickle, and spank. Actually...
Blanche.
I'm sorry. What was I talking about?
About teasing me because you love me. Oh...
How do I look? Like a widow in mourning.
Perfect. Till now I'm available. Hi, Dorothy.
Oh, hi, honey.
Oh, so...
This is in her hand.
Blanche, I know I can't replace it, but I want to make it up to you. Listen, since this is our first night as roommates, I'd like to invite the two of you to dinner at my favorite restaurant.
Well, that's very sweet.
Thank
you, Rose.
Then we better hurry, because the strawberry blizzard...
Said. At least I was until today. Blanche, when the newspaper printed that story about my having an affair, people stopped thinking I was a wimp and they've started listening to me. I couldn't tell them it was a mistake.
Are you trying to tell me that people like you better now because they think you went to bed with a gorgeous, intelligent woman?
Here, see if we...
I found the tea rather moist as well. What, I can't be uncomfortable too?
Well, all these raves have put me in the mood for another slice.
Gerald, do you really feel you need another slice?
Oh, well, maybe... Not the man.
Anyway, my devotion to God doesn't waver, but suddenly the idea of living with a bunch of guys in itchy robes doesn't seem quite as appealing as that took.
But on no more tuna fish.
Blanche, you hate tuna fish.
All right, then no more tuna fishermen.
Hi, girls. Do these pearls look okay with this?
Honey, pearls look fine with everything, from the fanciest dress to...
Oh, sure. Do I look like a man who's about to do it for the third time? Get married, I mean.
Very handsome. Have you lost weight?
No, I'm wearing a girdle. Is Sophia going to make it to the wedding?
She's not quite up to it, but she sends her regards.
Oh, I feel like such a failure. Here, you've trusted me with a really important job, and I'm just not doing it.
I know how hard your job is, and how good you are at it. Until you started working for me, my neck was like that.
Well, no wonder I'm cracking.
I don't want you to crunch to find his best friend in bed with his wife.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That must have been quite a shock.
It was. Arthur's never come home at lunch before. He caught me red-handed. Now, where were we?
Mr. Allen, we were talking about art. You know, the thing we hang...
I just have to tell you all about it later.
I don't believe it.
Neither do I. Imagine landing herself a doctor and she still wants to finish college.
That should give them something to talk about.
Well, I didn't mean anything by that, honey. Actually, I tend to fall between sizes myself. Usually I'm smack dab between a 4...
And a 16.
Hi, girls.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, Dorothy, is that your dress for the museum fundraiser?
Uh-huh.
Well, let's see it.
Why is it so hard to believe that I am being chased by two men? Shut up, Blanche. Last week, I didn't have anything to do one night. Shut up, Ma. So I went to the dinner theater and I saw Lyle and Sonny in a production of Equus. Our sick... Try not to get all choked up.
Look, Dorothy, I appreciate what you did for me, but I got my own plans now.
Okay, Mom. Whatever you say.
Right. It's steady work, they supply the uniform, and you're married to God. At least he's home every night.
Dorothy, maybe it's time you reconsidered working at the museum with me.
Honey, come on, we've had that conversation. The only thing I know about museums is that you shouldn't eat the...
What is it, Rose? Is something wrong?
I'm not sure. St. Luke's Hospital wants me to come in for some kind of test. That's why I had my gallbladder out 6 years ago.
Can I see it, Rose?
They throw organs out after surgery.
The letter, Rose.
Maybe we'd better have another one of our talks with Marguerite.
Look, I think we've had enough talks. It's time we did something about this.
Oh, Dorothy, you don't think we ought to fire her?
Look, Marguerite is a lovely person. She just cannot do the job.
I hate to admit it, but you're right. We had a similar situation.
And see?
Girls?
Would you all like to stay here with us?
Here? Gee, that didn't even cross my mind. What do you think, Max?
Well, there's no pool.
All right. We'll stay, but only for a couple of days. Get the bags, Pumpkin. He likes to eat breakfast.
Each month has the picture of a man who's brought some special joy into my life.
Oh, Blanche. Oh, honey, this is so thoughtful. Whoa!
September.
Yep.
I'm surprised you... Julio?
Hello, Sophia.
Why didn't you use the front door?
Well, I didn't want to be seen.
Well, what's the point?
To Norway, so naturally it seemed like it would be in their best interest to band together. Oh boy, was that a mistake. You see, they couldn't agree on what to do with the herring.
Oh, well, that's understandable. I mean, the possibilities are overwhelming.
Exactly, the Johansons wanted to pickle it.
Blanche Devereaux's going on a diet. Could you hold off until tomorrow? I got some Sara Lee stock I'd like to unload.
Wait, can I have those gummy bears?
They are good. My heart is pounding in my ears. But then again, it always pounds in my ears. I could see the finish line. It was only 200-300 yards away. And then it happened. What every runner dreads. I hit the wall.
Ma, you ran out of steam.
No, I actually hit a wall.
She's leaving. I just don't know what to do.
Let me get the cheesecake and we'll talk. Oh, my God.
Blanche, what's wrong?
Here we are in the middle of a crisis, and there's no cheesecake.
Didn't we buy one yesterday?
Yes, but I found 2 gray hairs.
Blanche, you're overfit.
Dorothy, I've been thinking it's silly for us to take 3 cars to this reception. 4 couples can easily fit into 2.
Sounds fine with me, and I'm sure Howard won't mind. Ma, you and your date can ride with us.
I don't have a date. Willie scared off all the eligible men down at the center.
Blanche, can I borrow my pearl earrings? Oh, sure, honey. And you and your cousin Arnold can ride in our car.
Oh, I'm not taking Arnold.
Until then, beer will have to do.
Hey, guys, what about me?
Blanche!
Well, that's more like it.
Shut the door.
See? What did I tell you? That's why I wanted you to come down and see for yourself. Look at that. The men are practically swarming all...
Turn out to be the most in love. That was certainly the case with Ollie Knopf-Stetlermeyer and Molly Jane Doe.
Ollie and Molly? Must we take yet another trip to Petticoat Junction?
Ollie was the mayor and our town's most respected citizen. He was also artistic.
Pencils down.
Where's everybody?
Just you and me, Blanche. Well, looks like we're finally at the crossroads.
Whatever do you mean?
I mean, I know you've been...
I have no recollection of Dreyfus since last Thursday.
I have no recollection, period, since last Thursday. Anything could have happened in 3 days. I just hope I'm not carrying Steve Garvey's baby.
Snowball. You start out with one little harmless lie, and then you have to tell another one to cover up the first. And then another, and another. You know what I mean? And then before long, you've got an entire snowman built out of lies. Dorothy?
Seems to be complete.
Boy, what rotten luck. I guess I was pushing myself too hard, trying to do too many things for myself. Could you hand me the remote control from the top of the television?
I think the best idea is for you to get some sleep now.
Maybe you're right. Wake me for lunch, okay, Dave?
To make it up to you.
Give me $100.
Make it 50.
Done. I love you.
Girls, we don't want to be over-eager.
No, let's be very cool and laid back. We don't want to do anything to heat up the bidding.
Who will open the bidding at 5,000?
5,000. One of us at a time.
I have 5,000. Do I have 6,000? 6. Who'll give me...
In his 80s. You just showed me a woman in her 50s who can do that, and don't tell me Joan Collins. That woman belongs in a wax museum.
All right, it is not just menopause, it's what it represents to you, growing older.
Yes.
And growing older represents a loss of attractiveness.
Yes.
Is that all there is to you, sex appeal?
I'll show you the rest of the house. Do you mind if I ask how old you are? Oh, about as old as you are. To lose a husband that young.
Okay, places!
I only had 2 dresses with me. One bright one, suitable for weddings or a cotillion, and one darker one, more suitable for funerals or a hanging.
See, my folks were poor. I just had one of those, reversible hanging cotillion dresses.
Well, I picked the bright one.
Well, maybe we should try and get some sleep.
I'm not going to be able to sleep. I'm just too depressed.
Me too.
This has been a terrible day. A friend's funeral, stuck in a train station in the middle of nowhere, trying to sleep.
Here, Blanche, I just pressed our costumes.
Oh, thank you, honey. You know, I'm a little nervous about the dress rehearsal tonight. What do you say we go over our lines again?
Sure.
Okay, well, can we take it from the top of scene 3 here? I'm standing...
Don't you feel a little sentimental?
No.
Come on, what do you say we take a drive out there and take one last look at it?
2 hours in a car with my ex-husband looking at a piece of swampland that I don't even own anymore. Oh, Stan, you really know how to show a girl a good time.
Well, between my partners and me, we see quite a few.
Oh, it's a partnership.
Have you ever met Dr. Scholl? Let's get to the point. Dennis, what do you take home a week?
It's all right. I understand. Sophia,
Yes.
Dorothy, when you get around my age, 2 things happen. 1, you get more intuitive about the weather, and 2, corn becomes your enemy.
Ma, even if there is a hurricane coming...
Don't patronize me. Abracadabra, 1, 2, 3. Relax. Dorothy, was your card the ace of spades?
Ma, what the hell are you talking about?
Oh, I wanted to show Sven as many of the sights as possible today.
Did you get a picture of him with that Mr. Whipple cut out at the A&P?
We just stopped to pick up breakfast before we started off on our big day.
Will you ladies join us?
What are you making?
Linderhoven.
What's that?
Oatmeal. It's usually served with a cracker made from yakin test.
Rose, there's something I have to tell you.
Oh, please, Al, there's something I want to say first. I want you to know that I am so excited about going on this trip. And I'm so happy that you chose me for this adventure. I love you, Al, and I'm ready to go anywhere with you.
And the choice. It so happens that I am Miss Andra Dickinson. And now, if you don't mind, I would like 2 rooms.
You don't look like Angie Dickinson to me.
I know I have altered my appearance for a very important movie role.
Yeah, it's odd, Tess.
I didn't know you weren't supposed to cut them out. I never felt so rejected in my life. Until now.
Boy, this personal's idea was really a mistake.
There must be something we can do.
I think we've done quite enough already, Blanche.
I have an idea. I'm gonna set her...
Oh, hell I don't. This is all your fault, Stanley.
Look, Dorothy, it doesn't matter who's to blame here. The point is we're in this together. Now, if you don't want to cooperate, fine, but you're only going to be hurting yourself.
You're right, and I hate you for it.
What's all the racket?
Oh, nothing. I could just murder Stan. He bought a Corvette without telling me.
So what are you complaining about? Your father used to do things when I have them.
Shut up, Rose. Ma, I haven't seen you all morning. Where have you been?
I went to see my friend Lillian.
Lillian at Shady Pines?
Oh, you remember Shady Pines. That retirement home you stuck me in that resembles Sing Sing. My mistake, Sing Sing has a movie night.
Sophia, how is Lillian?
Thanks again, Blanche.
Gerald, wait. We don't like Christina, remember?
Blanche. Honey, you okay?
Oh, why do these things keep happening to me? And why do I let them keep happening? They're from my secret admirer, Dorothy. Do you like them? Every single one of them?
No, it just figures.
Oh, Dorothy, you mustn't feel so bad. Well, this is a big day for you, too. A girl always remembers the first time she gets flowers.
Rose. Pleasure to my life.
Where would they read that will, Blanche? The Astrodome?
Or maybe I just do something like, to my sister Virginia, I hereby bequeath my diamond brooch, my collection of Wedgwood china, and all my stock in AT&T.
You have stock in AT&T?
I don't have it.
13th Annual Jefferson Hospital Heart Charity Dance Marathon. Yes, sir. One word of caution before we begin. Contrary to what some folks thought last year, this marathon is not part of the cardiac rehabilitation program here at the hospital.
I was hoping we could dance.
Don't try to kiss the up. It's too late. The blight is coming. A plague on both your houses.
Actually, I have 4 houses and a summer home.
Come on, Ma, calm down. There's no curse. Nothing's gonna happen.
How could you do that to me?
What are you making such a thing?
Leave me alone. I hate you.
The brilliant one. She sat in my daddy's lap for 16 years. Oh, and she was hateful. You know what she used to do? She used to bite herself on the arm and then run crying to Daddy that I had done it and he'd punish me. Oh, she got me in trouble all the time. Daddy used to call me the bad seed. Once she even electrocuted me.
That's
wonderful.
fantastic.
I have faith again. Kill the killers. This calls for champagne. I'll get it.
Oh, no, honey, there's none on ice.
Well, I'll put some in the freezer. Be ready in 20 minutes.
Oh, so what happens now? I guess you press charges, right?
Well, no, actually not. He might press charges, though.
Well, like you were quite a pistol back in high school.
Well.
I'll bet you had a nickname.
I sure did. Tell her what it was, Rose.
Oh, no, it was your nickname. You tell her.
Oh, okay. It was Skipper.
I got a better idea. There's a romantic little diner down on the boardwalk. They use a lot of my recipes. Why don't I pick you up around 8 tomorrow night and we'll go check out a few things.
I thought you'd never ask.
Swell. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Okay.
Nice meeting you, ladies.
Nice meeting you.
It was our pleasure.
Are you telling us that you got your date out of the phone book?
Well, Blanche, you make it sound like I found him in the yellow pages. It's not like I don't.
Confident.
Well, she slept with 2 of the commissioners.
That works in Sicily and New York.
I've got great news. I've just come from Mrs. Claxton's, and she says she wants to save the tree. You're kidding!
How did you manage that?
With persistence. I've gone to her house.
Is a bit of trouble in your course, and to be frank, passing this course is very important to me, so I was wondering if maybe you could give me a little help.
I see. Well, Blanche, considering that you flunked the midterm, you'll need an A on the final exam to even pass my class, and the odds on that seem pretty slim.
But you see, I have to have these butter. We may have to grease the doorway to get the 3 of you out of here.
Time. Dorothy this, Dorothy that. What if she decides she wants him back?
Oh. If she's as great as you say she is, and no doubt she is, well, possibly in a weak moment she might think she wants him back, but then maybe she'd think of the 2 of you together and what a nice person you seem.
Is that it makes no difference at all in her life. It is just a concept. It is not based on reality. That will cheer her up.
Nothing will cheer me up. It has rained on my parade.
Oh, Dr. Parks, come right in.
Who is that?
The vet.
Dr. Parks, I don't believe you've met Blanche.
Well, no, he has not, because I certainly would remember it if he had. Well, I want to thank...
Come to visit me at the museum. You don't see me taking out my breast in public. A lot.
I'd love to stay and argue with you, but I have to go.
Bob, it's part of testing. I will give you a test to do at home. You will bring in the results and I will see how you do. But I must warn you, both Enrique Mas and Enrique Mas demand that the results be accurate in every detail.
Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Moss.
You can call me Enrique.
No, I don't think I can.
Show, make room for Daddy.
Thanks, Ma.
Where are you going?
Get some air.
We got air in the house.
I like beer with my air.
You wait up for me? He can belch out the chorus to Sweet Georgia Brown on 1 Dr. Pepper.
Well, I'm going to go talk to Swin. I'll just let him down gently.
In the old country, when a woman dumps a man, the man...
Rose, it's late. What are you doing up?
I'm just cleaning up some things on your mother's will.
Oh, you mean the legal language?
No, I spilled some sauce.
Here, taste these. I'm conducting a pizza challenge. One of these is mine, one is Mama you-know-who's. Taste them and tell me which you like better. If I'm right, this could be worth millions. My face could be in every freezer in America.
A, definitely.
Yep. Hey.
Hey, without a... You won out. I figured you would. I overheard Blanche telling the other girls last night that you got all the brains, charm, and sex appeal, while your twin brother Rob the Slob batted a big fat 0.
Okay, Rob, I'm ready. Let's go.
You're Rob? Hi,
What
Blanche.
up, reminiscing. You know how it is when old pals get together. Excuse us.
Well, that's that. How does it feel to have your butt whipped?
Well, sometimes I find it...
And everyone's got to have one.
What is this, a revival of Raisin in the Sun?
Don't allow cats, and I'm not about to part with Mr. Peepers.
Oh, I guess you two have been through a lot together, huh?
Yes, I found him last week. But I wouldn't feel right having a home if he didn't. We'd become very attached to you.
You know, I think that shows great strength of character. I like you, and I like cats. I also happen to have a room, too. Oh, well, my sister Charmaine was insanely jealous of me from the time I was a gorgeous little infant. See, she was 1 year ahead of me in school, and we used to compete for everything. But there was one thing that Charmaine did excel at: cheerleading.
I am crazy about Kate, and I promise you she will never want for anything.
Oh. I told you he was special. Do you think Dad will like him?
Of course, as long as he stays young and firm. Oh, Dennis, it's going...
Let's just get some sleep.
Good night, Ma. Good night, Mo. Good night, Lowry.
I'm not going to be able to sleep. I'm on the wrong side of the bed.
Well, I usually sleep on the right side, and I want to be on the right side. What the hell is everyone so particular?
The way the fortune it took Daddy a lifetime to build. Kirsten, it's not that simple. Just tell me how it happened. How could you go through everything Daddy earned?
I don't know. Bad investments. I guess I got a little greedy. You know, get-rich-quick scheme.
To you.
Dorothy, you know that blue washcloth in my bathroom?
Yeah?
That's how big Caesar's loincloth was. Good night.
Ma!
All right. What did you and Kate have a fight about?
About advertising condoms on television. About Dennis.
A mug of hot apple cider with a cinnamon stick.
Lady, does this look like Knott's Berry Farm?
Coffee will be fine.
Coffee.
Did I ever tell you girls I met my husband George on Christmas Eve?
Oh, Blanche, how exciting.
Let me tell you just how exciting a Christmas Eve can be. I was home from college on Christmas vacation when my...
Because of your charm and your wit and your zest for life. I mean, you can have the operation or not. Men won't care one bit about your breasts.
Really, Rose?
Not with me around.
Oh, hi, girls. Did you all find Lillian?
You bet we did. And that's...
You little lady. All right, boys, take it away. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
To a boy next door once myself.
That means we have your blessing?
I'd like to say yes, but I can't. I mean, everything you've said is logical, but I'm a mother, and a mother doesn't have to be logical. I'm awfully sorry. I just don't approve.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Orange juice, Ma.
Yeah, I could use some of that. I think I might be coming down with a cold.
Well, it doesn't come as a surprise. I mean, you've spent every afternoon this week standing stark naked in a cold, windy studio.
Oh, I didn't catch cold at Laszlo's studio, Dorothy. Laszlo keeps me too warm for that. Too warm and too tingly.
What's mad at you?
Oh, well, I can accept that. If you're still going to give me another chance, because I still want to try to be the best grandma in the whole world.
Does this mean I can start calling you Grandma again?
Oh, of course you can. And a pretty darn good one. Hey, Rose, what you got there?
Exhibit A.
You know, I like Rose. When a woman throws herself on a platter of chicken and screams murderer, she is not playing with a full set of bocce balls. I'm getting out of here just in time.
Hi, girls. How do I look?
Where are you going, all dolled up?
Al and I are taking a picnic to hear the Philharmonic in the park.
Oh, I didn't know Al was a music lover.
Oh, he isn't. He just likes to see what picnic meets are popular this season.
Get your bunny nose out of my butt.
Let's just get some sleep.
Good night, Ma. Good night, Mo. Good night, Lowry.
I'm not going to be able to sleep. I'm on the wrong side of the bed.
Well, I use a selfish, neurotic woman who made me and Virginia miserable our entire lives. I gotta go pack.
to give them back. Goodbye, Danny. Goodbye, pussycat. Goodbye, little fella.
What are you carrying on? It's like talking to a salami.
Where's Fino?
Fino is, finito. He was killed, quite ironically, in a banana packing plant.
Why was that ironical?
Excuse me, I must have made a mistake in my English. It was quite comical.
What a terrible night that was. Oh, it wasn't so bad. Something good did come out of it. I dated Floppo the Clown for several months after that. You know, his feet really were that big.
Hello? Who invited Donny Osmond?
Ma, this is Stan.
Hello, Sophia. It's the hair. It makes me look different.
Makes you look stupid.
Hello there. Oh, Stan, I'd like you to meet my friend Blanche.
Charmed. Daddy?
Oh, okay. Why? You're not my mother.
I'm the mother of your children.
1,000 nights of begging. 3 times you said yes. For that you want a present? It's not enough they declared a national holiday?
That's Mama. She sees you looking like this, we'll never convince her to move in with us. Get moving. Move! Purple rain! Sophia, where's Blanche? I have to talk to her about her car. Purple rain.
All right, Rose. Blanche, people like you who are responsible for all the evil on this planet.
I guess I had that coming.
I'm not going to stand by and see innocent children exposed to that horror story of unprovoked violence and ghastly death.
Rose, the play goes on in 2 days.
Okay, let's go, ladies.
Don't worry, pussycat. We won't rest till we get you out of here.
Thanks, Ma.
Who wants Chinese? I got her credit card. I got her credit card.
Patience and cheer them up.
Hey! That slipper is from the Mamie Van Doren collection.
Will you look at that? Man's best friend. Chasing man's best friend.
Morning when I leave the house, I see this bag lady going through the garbage over on 135th Street. She has everything she owns piled in one of those old shopping carts. Well, the other day, for the first time, I noticed she's about our age.
How was dinner?
Great. I ate a lot, Ma drank a lot, Gloria paid a lot.
Oh, I'm so glad the 3 of you got things worked out, and that Sophia's not leaving.
Oh, me too. That spunky little lady sure does add life to this place.
Oh, and the stories she tells. And there's always a little gem of wisdom hidden deep.
I'm as confused as all of you. All I know is he had that satchel with him when he went to the bank this morning.
Sophia, maybe you better tell us exactly what happened.
When we got to the bank, he told me to keep the motor running. And 5 minutes later, he ran out at top speed.
And did you ever think of asking him why he was running?
No, the man is taking diuretics for a prostate.
The school to tell me you had the highest IQ in the borough.
But that's a coincidence. I was told I had the IQ of a borough.
Yeah, I had no idea. The brightest kid in Brooklyn? Well, that possibly do.
Dorothy's right. The sun's rays can be dangerous. Now there's a hole in the ozone layer.
If you all are out here to try to get me to patch things up with Rebecca, you can forget it.
Blanche, there comes a time when you have to let your daughter make her own decisions. I remember, Dorothy, when you were deciding... Do you think you can find out why I was left on this elevator?
You were just left here? What's your name?
Read it yourself. Right here on the bracelet.
Zulu, Queen of the Dwarf People.
Petrillo's the name. Sophia Petrillo. Can you get...
Girls, I have some bad news. I am not going to be able to go with you.
Why not?
It's Ma. She's sick. I'm going to have to take her to the hospital.
Oh, no. Well, wait a minute. She left for that cooking contest about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, she called. She had a bad cannoli when she got there. Right now, she is doubled over with cramps. Ma.
What?
That noise.
What noise?
The noise you're making with your nose and throat.
I got a post-nasal drip. What would you like me to do? Drown and
To each other?
I'm not going to say one word to her unless she apologizes. That's the only reason I came over here.
Aunt Angela, please. We're talking about family here. Won't you try to work it out? Do it for your favorite niece.
What's your cousin Graziella got to do with this?
He misunderstood the directions and put it on his linguine instead of in his ear.
I guess if you're an idiot with a hearing problem, you do things like that.
No, that's not very nice.
Oh, I'm trying to be nice. That's why I didn't say anything.
Why don't you all just sit there and get comfortable, and I'll make a nice pot of hot coffee, which I'd like to pour right down his pants.
Blanche, how can you let him talk to Becky that way?
Dorothy's right. I haven't heard anyone insult someone.
But I can't. Every morning when I wake up, it's still there. And that terrifies me. Rose, I do need your help. That's why I came to Miami, to ask you to come home with me. Oh, Rose, please, come home with me.
Okay, do me first. One thing I know for sure, I have not lost my hourglass figure.
But it looks like somebody poured about 90 minutes of extra sand in the glass.
You're just jealous of me, Dorothy. You know it, I know it, and Rose knows it, don't you, Rose?
It's neat the way the tape's a different color.
Real Southerners are compassionate people. They're wise and gentle, and they sit around on porch swings regaling with stories of Abraham and Moses and all the other people who worked on the plantation.
Charming,
Yes.
irresistible to men.
God, Clayton, you are me. But I still just can't.
Blanche, I spent a long time lying to myself. It felt a lot better when I stopped.
Fatal mistake.
I just wanted to hear someone say I love you to me one more time.
Oh, Ma. Would it make you feel better if I told you I love you?
Yeah, all of a sudden I feel like singing. Take me to a piano bar. I'm going to sleep. If Tony calls...
What can I say about Philip Petrillo? He was special. Very special. Yeah, man doesn't get any more special than this.
I'm not a stick in the mud. Oh, listen, I can let my hair down and get crazy with the best of them.
Hey, I think we get along great. I got a feeling you're a wild woman.
Oh, you bet I am. I eat raw cookie dough. And occasionally, I run through the sprinklers and don't wear a bathing cap.
Privilege.
And something else.
And that self-confidence is the greatest gift that you could have ever given me.
Yeah, I agree. Yes.
As fast as I could.
I just couldn't believe you forgot the peanut butter vanilla ice cream. That's Mario's favorite.
I was so sure chocolate was his favorite. That's why I brought it this morning.
Oh, my goodness me.
Friends, we're here to listen. I mean, we've all spoken at one time or another about a sexual problem.
Not me.
It's not your fault and it's not Ernie's. I mean, we've all been with a man who couldn't perform.
Not me.
Michael, couldn't you have tried to make it work before you just walked away?
Oh, I tried. God knows I tried. But Ma, she didn't understand who I am. She didn't understand I'm a free spirit. And that's why I like to come home. Because you understand me.
You mean it's not...
Left the old country 2 years ago and settled in St. Olaf. And then he sent for the rest of his family. First he brought his father over. We call him Big Sven, too.
Well, doesn't that get confusing, having two Big Svens?
There aren't, Blanche. There's Big Sven and Big Sven, too. Like Jaws and Jaws, too.
You are. That's a joke. You see, Blanche didn't mention that you were twins.
Oh, well, I never met Bob until tonight.
Blanche, I told you we were exactly alike.
Dorothy, you're going to be thanking me for years to come.
I'd love to, Barbara. Thank you.
Anything for a friend. Ciao.
Ciao.
And goodbye to you too, Barbara.
Dorothy, the masquerade ball is Friday night. You know how much it means to me. I'm counting on you to be the real end of my horse.
Rose.
I for Rose.
Oh, thank you, God.
Oh, no, Rose, you can't pick yourself.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so hard to shop for.
Rose, you buy for
Blanche. Okay, thanks, Dorothy. This really... Miles, it's me. Miles, this isn't easy. I've come to a decision. I can't keep the ring.
To go without. I remember when my mother-in-law came to stay with Sal and me when we were first married. For 2 months, Dorothy, your father and I didn't have sex.
Why not, Ma?
She slept in between us. It was a very small place. Have you ever seen an Italian after he's gone without?
No.
That's because you're... Well, enjoy and be healthy.
I wonder if she's seen my umbrella with the duck handle.
You know, I haven't been able to find my ankle bracelet.
Come on, I think it's time to search your room again.
I guess all we can do is pray. Unless you know of any surprises, Rose.
Sophia! Now you stop trying to trick Rose just because she's weak and vulnerable and dim-witted. Yeah. Along just great. It was my escort who turned out to be the dud. Next time I'm going to date both brothers before I give one away. Hi.
Hi, I hear you had a great time tonight.
It was the best. I haven't laughed so much or acted so silly since I was a teenager. You know what we did? This. Oh!
Ma, stop that!
Hi, it's me, Stan.
Stanley, what do you want?
I want you to turn on your TV. It is almost 6:28.
What's happening in 628?
You're going to find out why Stan Zbornak is now a very rich man.
You could die before you get the bottle open.
What's the matter, honey? Aren't you feeling well?
Oh, just a little achy, that's all.
Achy? What kind of achy? Head achy? Stomach achy? Back achy? What achy?
Dorothy, relax. It's probably just a little cold. She'll be all right.
Yes, but I won't. I hear a story about somebody catching a cold and
Anna, they're worried about you back at the home. I'm afraid you're going to have to come with me.
Attention! Express to Cedar Grove, River Junction, Northern Falls, now boarding.
For crying out loud, Jacob, there's 3 people here. You could have just pointed to the door.
Without a tip, you're just another old lady wearing men's socks and a bad attitude.
They love me.
They hate you.
The last time they gave me a balloon.
You ripped that out of a kid's hand.
You're just upset because I won't take the first thing they bring out.
You don't take anything they bring out.
What's the big deal?
Ma, you should not be driving.
You want to take away my license?
And your telephone book. It's for your own good, Ma.
You're ruining my life.
One of us could drive you anywhere you want to go.
Oh, sure, I really want you along on dates.
Oh. Ma, will you try to be reasonable?
Sheila Patterson's daughter.
Everything worked out after all.
Were you three listening to our conversation?
Absolutely not. You know we would never eavesdrop.
They made me do it. When I turn my hearing aid up to 10, I can hear a canary break wind in Lauderdale.
Here's a good idea, Blanche. If you really want to be safe, why don't you let us come with you?
Okay, you can all come, but you have to promise me you won't do anything to embarrass me.
I promise.
Oh, I promise.
I'll try, but if they serve me cauliflower, it's in God's hands. And again.
STEM Conference, July 1945. Present were Truman, Stalin, Trebek.
And now, from...
See you girls later. Adios.
Sophia, you look younger than ever.
Thank you, Stan. And that's a beautiful toupee you're wearing. There, now we're both liars.
Okay, Stan, let's get this over with.
Yeah, well, okay, here's a copy of the tax return. We'll go over each...
People, we switch now to Moscow.
Thank you. I want you to know.
Hey, go to Neiman Marcus sometime, see if they treat you any better. How we doing?
Honey, I don't think we've sold a thing.
I don't get it.
I'll give you $1 for these Elvis Presley salt and pepper shakers.
$1? I will have you know the day I bought these salt and pepper shakers at the Graceland gift shop.
I think it would be best if she stayed at home. Unless you know something that I don't.
You're disgusting.
Oh, Barry, hi, what are you doing here?
I was just bringing back your earrings.
Oh,
Well, I've got to run.
thank you.
See you Saturday.
Oh, sweetie pie, Janet. How was the trip?
Fine,
You come over here
fine.
and sit down next to Grandma. Oh, give me a hug. Oh, you too. You're so beautiful. You're so sweet.
Can we go to Monkey Village, Grandma?
Yes, darling.
I'm sorry, Grandma. I wouldn't hurt you for the world. I hope you can forgive me.
That's it?
And I promise to write you more often.
And?
And call you every week.
Every week. What, you think I don't have a social life? You can call me every other week.
Okay, every other week.
Good, you're forgiven.
Difficult to hear, but you're probably right.
I knew you were a quack. If you were a legitimate shrink, you would have strung us along for months.
Blanche, has anyone seen today's paper?
Oh, I think Sophia left it Al Milanato. Oh, just in time. Rose, would you fetch the paper?
Okie dokie. Seems like you've gotten more comfortable giving Rose things to do.
Oh, well, deep down it still saddens me, but I think psychologically it's very important to Rose. I'm just careful.
Take it easy, ladies. Don't get your support hose in a knot.
That does it. The party is over. Everybody out. 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 Not you. Out. It's really been lovely, and if anything is missing, I will give your names to every narc in this city.
Oh, let's see how she did. Help her out. Okay, Dorothy, let's see how you did. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 6, 7, 8, $900!
You ruined my life.
Sophia, I don't know what all the hullabaloo is about. Dating a circus clown would be a dream come true for me.
Reach for the stars, Rose.
No, it would. think?
What do you have to say for yourself?
Damn, I'm good.
Well, what do you think? Isn't this romantic?
Oh, yes, it certainly is.
I meant the refrigerator.
I'm gonna call the repairman.
I already did. He said he'd be over in 15 minutes. That was 3 hours ago.
Well, let's break out the ice cream. What's this?
I froze my underwear to stay cool. I'd lend you a pair, but on you, I'm afraid they...
I think I have a good reason to be worried this time. Lily, I think you're trying to do too much by yourself.
I've never been one to depend on other people, Rose. You know that.
But this is different than you're not trying out for the track team at high school. You're trying to learn to cope with...
Oh, good. We can sneak out.
Mother! Becky, I have to admit, everything is well coordinated here. But, honey, wouldn't you be happier in a place where there's less stereo and more... morphine?
Sorry for.
Dennis.
Hello, Mother Dorothy.
I can't believe you'd show
Move to widen Richmond Street. Now, will the representative of those wanting to block the proposal please step forward?
Wish me luck.
Wait a minute, Blanche. Why should you do it?
Because we'll have a better chance. Dorothy, I happen to be a wonderful orator, and 2 of the commissioners can verify that.
Blanche, orator means... Oh, I am so excited. I can't believe I'm going to see Trudy again after all these years.
Oh, I'm excited for you too, Dorothy. That's why I want everything perfect. I'm making Scandinavia's oldest and most traditional appetizer treat. Cheese and...
Hands down, Rose. I was going to say that since we all had such a bad day, let's all go out for dinner. It's on me.
Oh, that sounds great.
I'll go get my purse.
Wow, dinner out with the girls. Oh, let's really get crazy. We'll eat Chinese and use forks. I know. We'll pretend it's one of our birthdays. We always did our own plumbing on the farm. Of course, we didn't actually get plumbing till I was 18.
Rose, tell me something. How difficult would it be for us to repair that bathroom ourselves?
Well, it wouldn't be difficult at all.
Oh, forget it. Forget it. It's a crazy idea.
You got that right.